In this lesson, we're going to talk about the elements of the ideal order form. There are really 5 essential pieces to the ideal order form. The first one is affirmation copy, and I'm going to show you an example of what this looks like in just a little bit. I'm actually going to show you a couple of examples of killer affirmation copy. Affirmation copy is basically copy that's written in the voice of the prospect that acknowledges the benefits that they want to reap by buying your product, by buying your offer. The next element is a recap of the offer. And this is really, it's combined with the affirmation copy. And so you'll see this in a second. The third component, or the third essential piece, is testimonials. And when we're talking about testimonials in the case of the order form, they really need to be, or should be, testimonials for that specific product. So if you're selling a product called XYZ, you really want testimonials about product XYZ. Testimonials in an ideal world that overcome common objections or fears that prospects might have about this particular product. Testimonials that demonstrate various benefits that you've claimed your product can deliver, but you want testimonials on the order form about that particular product. The fourth essential piece is a guarantee seal. And then the fifth element is our security seals. And those are seals that demonstrate that the prospect is on a secure page, that their information is safe, that their information is private, and that they can feel comfortable entering their credit card information and processing their order. Now, let's talk about the layout of these different pieces. So what you could see on the right is how, in an ideal order form, how these different pieces would be laid out. So in the first section, right over here, we've got your affirmation copy and a recap of the offer. Up in the top right, we've got the security seals to immediately convey that they're in a secure and safe place as it relates to entering their payment information. Off to the right over here in this section, we've got your testimonials, right? So these are broken down into blocks like this. And then we've got over here, this is the section where they actually enter their payment information, their address and whatnot, and their credit card details over here with the button down here to submit their order. And then over here is where you've got the guarantee seal. Now, this is really a layout that we've tested, and thus far it's been the winning layout for us. That doesn't mean that this is written in stone. This is something that can be tested and certainly should be tested, but this is the layout of the order form when you're working with or using your own order form. If you're using something like Infusionsoft or Office Autopilot or UltraCard or something like that where you have full customization options, this is the ideal layout for your order form. Now, let's cover affirmation copy with an offer recap. Let me show you an example from Gary Halbert. So the first thing that I want you to notice is that, again, it is written in the prospect's voice. Yes, I dearly want to attend your 3.5-day Masters Summit, right? And then it gets into some of the benefits and the features of the offer right here. I understand that you and your army of experts will actually create with me, as much as humanly possible, all the advertising I need to get my business on the road to wealth beyond the dreams of avarice. And so this is an example of affirmation copy, right? It's restating or recapping the offer, and it's combined with this over here where this is actually giving the details of the offer. And then it is giving the benefit, right? Like that, yes, I want your team of experts, your army of experts to create my advertising with me so that it gets my business on the road, beyond my dreams, right? And so you see that it's got the benefit in there in the prospect's voice. Here are 2 more examples over here. See, again, these are, if I'm not mistaken, these are both from Gary Halbert, yes, I want to know how to make huge amounts of cash even during a recession, right? So it's starting off, it's again in the voice of the prospect, and it's starting off by stating the main benefit, the main promise, the main thing that these prospects want. And then it's recapping the offer. I'm sending in $195 to get my 1-year subscription to the Gary Halbert letter, and it's restating. I understand you'll immediately send the amazing free videos and reports I just read about. I also understand I can cancel my subscription anytime. This is, again, an example right here of affirmation copy that you would use at the top of your order form. This is just Gary making, an additional kind of an additional offer in here that, I suspect the Gary Halbert letter will be of tremendous value to me. Therefore, I've decided to subscribe for 2 years. So he's making an additional, this is for the main offer, and this is an extra offer that he included in there. What I want you to pay attention to is this affirmation copy right up here. Over here, you can see another example. Yes, I'm interested in creating huge and immediate cash flow for myself or my business, right? And so look at, again, stated in their voice and the main benefit that they've been interested in, stated again right on the order form. You see, the key is with the ideal order form, when you've got the opportunity to customize the order form to your liking, and I know that not each and every six-figure funnel formula client or customer has that ability, but if you do, you're in an ideal world, you want to make that order form be good enough to stand on its own as a sales piece. In other words, if somebody went right to the order form, you want the order form to be compelling enough to generate the sale, right? And so that's what we're doing and conveying with this affirmation copy. Now, let me show you some quick examples of affirmation copy from some of our order forms. So over here, this is at the top of the order form for our marketing funnel automation partnership coaching program. It says, heck yes, Todd, I absolutely want to have you teach me and personally work with me to create from A to Z my own wildly profitable marketing funnel. And then it goes on to, because this is the main thing that prospects want. And then this is restating the offer and all the different components. Over here is the affirmation copy for what's called Mentor to a Million, which is the program available only to MFA graduates. And so it says, yes, Todd, I'm totally excited to watch my business grow to $100,000 a month and beyond with your coaching, guidance, instruction, and partnership. The main crux of the offer, the main benefit, the main promise right here. And then it breaks down the offer components right here. Then finally over here, this was for a $2,000 or so coaching program that I released years ago to the chiropractic market. It says, yes, Todd, I want to learn the real deal secrets to using the internet to get new patients, boost my cash flow, grow my income, and build my practice. Sign me up for the Digital DC coaching program. And then it goes through all of the different components. And so you see how these things resell the value of the offer right on the order form.